Today is going to be a great day because we are going wedding ring shopping. These are the shoes I'm going to wear. They're so cute. Atomic Habits. Well, hello. Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new vlog. Today is going to be a great day because we are going wedding ring shopping. I'm just so excited to find the perfect ring that goes along with my engagement ring. And I'm looking forward to seeing my husband find the ring that he's proud about. And so by the time this video is up, there'll be just 1 month left until the wedding, but at the moment we're about 2 months away from the wedding. So I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. However, I'm also a bit stressed with work and wedding planning, and it's just a lot. So I've been doing shopping therapy. I bought this book recently. I love it. You might have seen them on Instagram and on Facebook, but these are like the coffee table books from the Gospels and other books in the Bible. But I'm collecting the Gospels right now, and I have Esther there too. The only Gospel book I'm waiting on is Luke. It's in the mail at the moment. But I find it so exciting to have my interior design include my faith. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I also heard that my audio is much better recently. I've been using the Rode microphones. They work great. And I have been reading my book this week, so I'm so proud of myself. I think I might be done in 2 or 3 weeks. That would be great because I will start a new book by then. I'm pretty far along on Atomic Habits at the moment, so I might talk a bit on that in this video because the book is so good. You should definitely read it. I really recommend that book. But yeah, let's finish reading the Bible and then head to the gym. So see you later.
Yeah, my baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making what temperature there is? If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive, I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to chop your heart. Never did it back and it's real. Open up, make us feel. Yeah, my love, one thing. We make a bad man sing. I follow come, every silicon. I got the finish work. Without you, I could feel lose my mind. Without you, I could feel fall and die. Without you, I could give up my life. Without you, never did it back and it's real. Open up, make us feel. Yeah, my love, one thing. We make a bad man sing.
This was a needed leg workout. Leg days are one of my favorite days. That's because it gives me an energy boost. Legs contains the largest muscle groups, glutes, quads, and hamstrings. The only thing missing is a good meal, so I'm going grocery shopping. I always love to have lots of fruits and vegetables in my fridge, and of course, protein to build all those good muscle. As I'm doing groceries, I already have in mind what I would love to cook, so stay tuned to see the wonderful, delicious, flavorful, but nutritious meal that I'll be cooking and sharing tonight. But first, let's get ready. Hey guys, I'm back from grocery shopping. I have 15 minutes to do my makeup until we go wedding ring shopping with my fiance. So let's catch up while I do my makeup. So I mainly use Bare Mineral products. Even the brushes are Bare Mineral. And I try to have a minimal look, so I often use just powder and blush and a couple of things. I start off with the primer of Bare Mineral, of course. It's a very good primer. I already did my morning routine, so my face is clean and it's set. I have my sunscreen on, so there aren't that many things, there aren't that many steps left. It's just a primer, which is done, and then the powder. So this week has been a good week. I tried this new recipe. It is a cauliflower soup. I had to make my own recipe because soups are often low in protein, and on this journey that I'm losing weight, I already lost 1 kilo, so that's very good. But on this journey, I do want to keep up my muscle mass, and for that I need to keep my protein high. So I tried this soup, and one of the things that I use to keep the protein high is cottage cheese. I haven't been a cottage cheese girl. This is a new thing that I am starting because it's just now that I'm losing weight. I need to be careful not to lose all the muscle mass that I have, because I'm probably gonna start strength training after losing all the weight so that I can have a more toned physique. But yeah, the soup was very good. I used 7 cloves of garlic. I feel like I use 7 cloves of garlic in every meal that I make. We love garlic. Garlic is just so good. So there was that. A little bit of powder. I have this powder from Bare Minerals that I used to use. I'm not using it that much right now because I kind of use most of it. But it's a lighter shade, so it's good under the eye. Let's see, like this. You don't see a big difference, to be fair, but I like the lighter shade under the eye. It doesn't give you a highlighted feel, but it just gives you a more awake feel or something like that. It's nice. A little bit of blush. This is a very quick makeup look. I'm not putting too much on my face. I'm just remembering that I might use some contour. Oh, by the way, I'm not going like this. I'm gonna have a totally different look. I'm gonna do all brown. I will show you later, but I have these new shoes from Aldo. These are the shoes I'm gonna wear. They're so cute. They're a little bit high, and I don't know how it's gonna go with the cold weather because the floor is a bit icy. And then I have this purse, which is the purse I'm gonna use. It is so cute. Let's take my vitamins. I almost always forget my vitamins. I have a couple of vitamins that I use, like D vitamin, and I use these ones are hair growth vitamins. I'm supposed to use one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one at night, but I'm not that good at remembering, so I use all of them just at once. So let's take my vitamins. That's done. I just remembered I want to use some contour. I am going shopping and I want to look good with my wedding ring. I just wanted to have this feel like not fully my wedding makeup look, but a makeup look that's kind of similar to the look that I'm gonna have on the wedding, just so I know that it's cute and it suits the look, but it's probably gonna work anyways. To be fair, I'm not a good makeup person, or however, I'm not a makeup artist, that's what I should have said, but I have a friend, she told me how to do makeup, and she is brilliant at doing makeup. She's like so good, but I'm just doing the best with what I have. I do use a little makeup, so I don't need to be that pro at doing makeup because I don't use that much anyways. I like this elegant, almost non-makeup look, so that it looks very natural. That's what I go for. That's the vibe I usually go for. Oh, there we go. And then I'll use some powder to blend it out. And a little bit on my nose. I do like to do my brows because I feel like on my complexion it looks nice to have a little bit darker eyebrows. So that's what I'm going to do now. I use this one. This one is from Chanel, but I normally use Bare Mineral, but I don't have any Bare Mineral eyebrow pencils right now. So that's how it is today. We're gonna use this first and draw and fill them in. There we go. This side. Oh, by the way, about my Proverbs 31 journey, it's going pretty well. I'm having a good effect on the workout. As I mentioned, that I've already lost 1 kilo, so that's good. I might achieve my goal of 3 kilos down by the wedding, which will mean that I'll be 60 kilos. But my goal is to be 55 kilos because that's my natural weight before I got sick. And that's a whole story of its own. I got very sick and then I had to use some meds, and those meds made me gain weight. So I can share my testimony on that if you want so. Just comment down below, and when I feel ready, I will post my testimony on how I healed and how God worked through that season in my life. It was a very, very, very tough season in my life. Let's see, maybe some mascara, and then I think we're done. I just have 15 minutes, so let's see. I just have 2 minutes left of the 15 minutes, so it's perfect for the mascara. But yeah, I can make a testimony video. That would be good, I think. And what more? Yeah, 55 pounds or 55 kilos, I'm sorry. 55 kilos, that's how much I'm aiming to be at the end of the year. So a little bit on my lower lashes and I'll be done. I will make a quick lunch, and after the lunch I will meet my fiance and we will go wedding ring shopping. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be good. It's going to be so nice to find the perfect rings. We are a little bit late, by the way. We were supposed to have bought the rings already. There's only 2 months left to the wedding, but we couldn't choose the perfect ring, so we're going one more time, and we have to have the perfect ring right now because 2 months is a short period of time if they're gonna have to order the ring and make it fit our fingers. Okay, let's change. These are the pants I'm gonna be wearing. I recently bought them, they're perfect. I was looking for dark brown pants for quite a while, and I wanted to be darker than my skin tone and similar to my top because I've had this top for a year, but I couldn't find them. And then I walked by this shop and they had this January sale, and I was like, perfect, I need to have them. So that's when I bought them. These boots I bought on Zalando, but they are from Aldo and they are slightly used, but they're pretty new and they are so cute. There we go. Perfect. My earrings, I almost forgot. I have some earrings that match my ring, and hopefully the wedding ring. I'm not sure what kind of wedding ring we're going to pick. I want a simple gold one, but I don't know what my fiance is gonna do, so we are still on the look, thinking about the type of rings we would like to have. Let's see. There we go. This look is done. I think the longer braids suit me better. I like them more. I'm gonna wear my new coat. I have been shopping quite a bit, so I'm definitely up for a clothing haul. Just let me know if you would like to have a clothing haul where I show my looks, my office looks and my casual looks. Although casual, I don't have that much casual clothes. It's mostly work related. Now, my favorite part of the day was looking at the wedding rings. There were so many beautiful rings, and I was just so excited to find the perfect ring for me. So we were fitting rings, me and my fiance. He's filming right now. Ring shopping makes forever feel so real. It's like we're not just buying a ring, but we are promising each other forever. Just like the circle of the ring has no end, so does our love for each other have no end. As the ring slides into place, it becomes more than gold and stone. It becomes a symbol of commitment, a partnership, of a lifetime together. Today, that ring is finding its home. This ring reflects not just beauty but devotion. It's about the future, one ring, one promise, one lifetime. Thus, this ring represents the strength of our love, the hope that we have, and the dreams that we want to achieve together. After finding the perfect ring for us, we went through the city and we saw this shop filled with so many delicious cheeses, and we definitely had to buy a couple of them. So we ended up buying 5 different cheeses and 1 piece of sausage. This shop is known to be a pretty expensive shop, so though we bought 5 pieces, we used quite a bit of money. But as you can see, the boat is coming, so we need to head towards the boat and go home, where we are going to eat a delicious dinner. We love food, so at this moment we are both so excited to eat. Hey guys, we're back from wedding ring shopping. It was very nice. We saw so many beautiful rings, but we ended up picking 2 different rings. One ring is a little bit smaller and thinner. That was mine. I thought I need a ring that's thinner so that it fits my engagement ring. He picked a ring that's a little bit thicker. It was a little bit more comfortable on his finger, he said. So we have 2 different rings, but they look very similar. So let's start cooking because it's time for dinner soon. Today we're making a quinoa salad. It is slightly different from the couscous salad in the case that we have paprika and onions and we use avocados. So those are slightly different, and then we have a different type of lamb that we are using in this dish. They're both very good, but they're slightly different. So let's get started. This quinoa salad is one of my favorite salads to make because of two special ingredients, corn and avocado. I love the combination of those two. Let's take a quick look at the avocado in a dish. One whole avocado provides roughly 240 calories, which mostly comes from fat. But importantly, this is mostly monounsaturated fat, the same heart-friendly fat found in olive oil. One avocado also contains about 10 to 12 grams of fiber and 3 grams of protein. Even though it's calorie dense, avocado helps increase satiety with micronutrients like potassium, vitamin E, and vitamin K. As we were talking about the benefits of avocados, we added chicken stock and quinoa to the pan. Let's talk briefly about spring onions. Spring onions are very low in calorie but high in flavor. A typical serving adds only a small amount of carbohydrates and almost no fat, making them a light but nutritious ingredient. They contain small amounts of vitamin C and vitamin K and antioxidants that support overall health. In this recipe, spring onions add crunch and depth to the dish. Then we add red onion. Red onion is naturally low in calories but rich in flavor. A typical serving adds mostly carbohydrates with almost no fat and a small amount of protein. It contains antioxidants, especially cortin, which may support heart health and reduce inflammation. Red onion also provides small amounts of vitamin C and fiber. In this dish, red onion adds sharpness, crunch, and balance in the richness of the lamb and the avocado. Let's check on the quinoa. Quinoa is primarily a carbohydrate source, giving the body steady energy, but what makes it special is that it is also a complete plant protein, meaning it contains all essential amino acids. Let's add some vegetable bouillon into the quinoa. 100 grams of quinoa has about 14 grams of protein. That's a lot for plant-based protein. Quinoa is naturally gluten-free and contains fiber, iron, magnesium, and vitamin B. Red cayenne pepper adds intense heat with almost no calories. Its active compound capsaicin is what gives it the spicy kick. Capsaicin has been studied for its potential role in boosting metabolism, supporting circulation, and even temporarily increasing calorie burn. Now let's talk about my favorite, garlic. Garlic contains allicin. Allicin has been associated with immune support, heart health, and anti-inflammation effects. Now let's add some flavor to the quinoa, a little bit of salt and some pepper. Let's briefly dive into the book Atomic Habits. As I mentioned, I was going to talk a bit about this book. The introduction of Atomic Habits tells us a personal story about the author, James Clear, and explains why he became obsessed with habits. Before James Clear ever wrote Atomic Habits, his life was nearly derailed in a single moment. It was his high school baseball season. During practice, a bat slipped from another player's hands and struck James square in the face. The impact shattered bones, damaged his skull, and left him with a traumatic brain injury. He drifted in and out of consciousness. Doctors weren't sure how fully or quickly he would recover. For a while, even basic things like speaking clearly, walking straight felt out of reach. The road back wasn't dramatic. There was no sudden breakthrough. Instead, recovery came quietly, almost invisibly, one small step at a time. Getting out of bed, showing up to therapy, repeating simple exercises day after day, even when progress felt painfully slow. James didn't try to transform his life overnight. He focused on doing tiny things consistently. Habits so small they felt almost meaningless in the moment. But over weeks and months, those small actions began to add up. His body healed, his mind sharpened. Eventually, he returned to baseball, earned a spot on his college team, and later became a team captain. That experience reshaped how he understood success. The introduction uses his personal story to reveal the book's central truth. Extraordinary change doesn't come from one life alternating decision. It comes from small habits repeated every day. Like compound interest, the effects are slow at first but powerful over time. This story isn't just about recovery. It's about how quiet, consistent habits, almost invisible in the beginning, can completely change the direction of a life. This is a short and quick summary about the introduction. I will talk on chapter 1 and 2 in the next video, but now let's talk about red bell peppers. Red bell pepper adds natural sweetness, color, and freshness to the dish. It's rich in vitamin C. In fact, red bell pepper contains more vitamin C than most citrus fruits. They also provide vitamin A and antioxidants that supports immune function and skin health. The pepper's texture adds a crisp bite that contrasts beautifully with the creamy quinoa and the tender lamb. Cucumber brings freshness and hydration to the dish. It's made up of mostly water, which gives it that crisp, cooling texture. This helps balance the richness of the lamb and the creaminess of the quinoa. While mild in flavor, cucumber adds lightness and crunch, preventing the dish from feeling too heavy. Charlotte onion is also known as shallot. Shallots have a milder, slightly sweeter flavor compared to regular onions. They add depth without overpowering the dish, making them perfect for balanced, layered flavor. When cooked, shallots become soft and suddenly caramelized. When raw, they provide a gentle sharpness and light crunch. Now we're adding corn. Corn adds a natural sweetness and a soft, juicy texture to the dish. Corn is primarily a source of carbohydrate. It also contains fiber, which supports digestion, along with small amounts of B vitamin and antioxidants like lutein, which supports eye health. Now we're adding cherry tomatoes. Using a mixture of red, yellow, orange cherry tomatoes adds more than just visual appeal. Each color brings slightly different flavor notes. Red tends to be balanced and sweet, yellow is often milder and fruitier, and orange can have a deeper sweetness. They are rich in antioxidants like lycopene and beta carotene, along with vitamin C. In this dish, colored cherry tomatoes create contrast, brightness, and natural sweetness, making every bite more vibrant, fresh, and visually inviting. Next, sun-dried tomatoes. Sun-dried tomatoes have a deep, concentrated flavor because the waters have been removed, intensifying their natural sweetness and acidity. This gives them a rich, slightly tangy taste that adds depth to the dish. They are also more nutrient-dense than fresh tomatoes, containing antioxidants and lycopene, along with small amounts of iron and potassium. In this recipe, sun-dried tomatoes bring boldness and umami, enhancing the overall flavor and adding a chewy texture that contrasts beautifully with the fresh vegetables. Then we add light Philadelphia cream cheese. Light cream cheese gives you the same smooth, creamy texture as the regular version, but with less fat and fewer calories. It still provides a small amount of protein while significantly reducing the overall richness of the dish. Its mild flavor blends easily into the warm quinoa, creating a soft, creamy consistency without overpowering the other ingredients. In this recipe, using the light version keeps the dish balanced and satisfying, while slowly lowering the total fat content compared to full-fat cream cheese. Stir in the cream cheese while the quinoa is still slightly warm, allowing it to melt and coat everything evenly. Mix the vegetables, the peppers, cucumber, onions, corn, and cherry tomatoes. Then gently fold in the creamy quinoa. Now we get to stir the creamy quinoa with the salad. To finish the dish, you can top it with fresh herbs, lime, and even avocado in our case. Then the lamb. Lamb is the protein foundation of this dish. It delivers rich, savory flavors and a satisfying texture that makes the meal feel substantial and complete. Nutritionally, lamb is a high quality source of complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs for muscle repair and recovery. It's also a natural source of iron, zinc, and vitamin B12, nutrients that support energy levels and immune function. Because lamb contains natural fat, it has juiciness and depth, making every bite more flavorful and filling. In this recipe, it is the bold, hearty element that ties everything together. Delicious. Hey guys, me and my fiance are done eating. It was delicious, it was so good. And me and my fiance really enjoy each other's company. So we had a blast, we enjoyed ourselves, and we talked about the day. The day was so good. We found the perfect rings for ourselves. So we are very happy with that. And yeah, as I mentioned in a previous video, I am going to start spending time alone after dinner before going to bed, where I wind down, journal a little bit, and just spend time with God. And I thought this time it was perfect to read through this book, the Praying Through the Names of God. I'm very much behind. I'm halfway and the month is almost done. And yeah, next month I'm gonna start this book, Atomic Habits. And I might start the book even though I'm not done with this and just read both books at the same time, because I want to finish 12 books this year, so I might just start. And today I was pretty effective. I posted a Bible study for you guys. It is, I think, Genesis 8, but Genesis 9 is coming up too. And by this time, maybe even Genesis 10 will be up. And yeah, so I'm very excited for you guys to see the Bible studies and even the vlogs. And I am enjoying chocolate milk, or it says milkshake. It is so good. It's a protein milkshake and tastes so delicious. And me and my fiance shared half a protein bar because I'm just in love with the Barbell peanut butter caramel. No, it's called the Barbell salty peanut butter caramel protein bar. Oh, it's so good. I really love it. And so I had one in the morning and I'm having half now, saving on the calories. But yeah, this was the vlog today. I hope you enjoyed the vlog and I hope you are inspired to implement some of the things that I do. And I hope that you're growing closer to God in your own journey with God, whether it is through Bible studies or just watching other creators who really aim to follow Christ and aim to please the Lord, glorify God in all that they do. That is my goal for this channel. I just want to share light, the good things God is doing, and I pray that other people experience the goodness of God too. So, thank you for watching. Bye.